So this is a song called When the Party's Over, and it's by Billie Eilish, who is modern and current. And she's a fantastic songwriter and lyricist as well, so I do believe the hype. It's a really simple song, but there's something really nice about it. Let me show you. So for this lesson, we'll do really simple chords, and one of the hardest simple chords on the guitar is F, because it's a bar chord, and because it's near the head of the guitar, the strings are really hard to hold down there. So I'm going to be using I'm not going to say cheat F, I'm going to say alternative F. So this is just made of 3 notes. So with your third finger, we put it on the 3rd fret on the D string, on string 4. And then with our second finger, it's going to be on the 2nd fret on string 3. And with our first finger, it's going to be on the 1st fret of string 2. So it looks like a little ladder. Now, if this is a bit of a stretch, then you can gently let your hand just lean to the left a little bit, because you may notice if you stretch your fingers like that, you've got very limited reach. But as soon as you start stretching them like that, then you've got a huge reach. So allow your hand, if you can't quite stretch it, just to lean to the left, a little bit like the Sistine Chapel gesture. Anyway, and that's the first chord. And with our right hand, we're just going to be using our thumb and these 2 fingers, and we're going to be plucking strings 2, 3, and 4. And it's just a little pinch. It's not a slap up, it's just a little pinch. Think of it almost as rather than pulling the strings up, you're twisting them round like this. So the thumb's playing down and the fingers are playing up. Just like that. And let it ring out, make sure you're in tune as well. Then the next chord is A minor. So for this, our first finger stays where it is, and we go to our A minor chord. So really, only one note has changed, which is this note here, which is our F on the D string, fret 3, goes down to fret 2, but we play that with our second finger, and we go to the A minor chord. We're not playing the bass note at this point, just those 3 strings. And then from here, we're going to go to a C chord. So for this is nice and easy, because these 2 fingers are going to stay there, and just your 3rd finger is going to come across to fret 3 on the 5th string to a C. And then the 4th chord is F again. So it goes like this. F, A minor, C, F. F, A minor, C, F. So F is chords 1 and 4 of the sequence. And with this song starts very low and goes very high, so forgive me if I drop down an octave. But it goes, don't you know I'm no good for you? I've learned to lose, you can't afford to. Tore my shirt to stop you bleeding, but nothing ever stops you leaving. And the next section is the same chords, but we don't play that first F chord. We just come in on the 2nd chord, the A minor. Leaving, quiet when I'm coming home, I'm on my own. That again. Quiet when I'm coming home, I'm on my own. And now we're going to go to D minor, everyone's favourite chord. And D minor, first finger on fret 1 on the E string, and then we're going to miss the string and play fret 2 on the string 3. And I'm going to use my little finger to play fret 3 on the 2nd string. You can use your 3rd finger, but I'll use my little finger for this. It's good to strengthen your little finger. Also, it's nice to be able to free up this finger to do stuff later on when we're holding a chord. I'll do another lesson on that. We play D minor, D minor, back to A minor, back to C, back to F. So it's the sequence just goes around again. And for this, we'll change from plucking to strumming with our thumb, with a nice heavy thumb. And I could lie, say I like it like that, like it like that. And I could lie, say I like it like that, like it like that. And the verse again, verse 2. Don't you know too much already? I'll only hurt you if you let me. Call me friend, but keep me closer. And call me when the party's over. Quiet when I'm coming home, my home. Back to the D minor section. And I could lie, say I like it like that, like it like that. When we play the C, that's when we bring in that string 5 to give a little bit of bass. This song is in 3. How good is that? So if we were to actually count it out, I mean it's quite loose and the last chords always hold on, but if we were going to count it out, it would be dum dum da 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 dum da da. Not often you hear pop songs in 3/4. Anyway, hope that was useful. Send me a message if you want a bit more or any questions. See you soon.